Hi guys, it's Lewis here, Coach Joseph. Look, it's week 2 of the curriculum. We're going to cover a quick self-defense technique for you today that we're going to be working in the GB1. In the ground portion of this week's curriculum, we're looking at bottom side control, but today we're going to look at a side headlock escape, all right? So we're going to be here working with Coach Joseph. He's going to take me into the headlock spot, all right? And we're here, guys, all right? So in this position, first thing that you want to remember, guys, is just as I always say, mindset shifts as soon as strikes come into play. So if Joseph were to sort of open his hands and go for strikes, no longer able to control and choke my head, you want to kind of be like sneaking out of there as fast as possible or looking to block. And we're going to show you that technique in a different time. So when you're practicing this with your partner, the mindset of the aggressor is that they're really trying to squeeze that neck, maybe even like wrestle you down to the ground, okay? So we're here, guys. Look, I'm going to, first of all, always protect my neck. If he puts too much pressure on the neck, I'm going to go unconscious. So you can see this hand over here, hugging the hip, control the wrist, never look out because he's going to squeeze, it's going to be uncomfortable. Tuck the chin. Okay, now I'm going to turn around a little bit, please there, Joseph. So look, what we're going to be doing, once we've protected the neck, really squeeze, Joseph, it's fine. Okay, I'm going to be here, chin's tucked. It's a bit uncomfortable on my jaw, but it's not sending me unconscious. So look, take a thumb down, V-grip, behind the knee, hand on the hip here, and we're going to take a reverse lunge. Take my partner down to the mat. Spin around, please, Joseph. Okay, and once we get here, we're going to be on the side position. He's got the headlock, guys, all right? He's holding on to it for dear life. I block the hip, open the shoulder, look. That opens him up. I'm going to start to look to step over to the mount, pull my foot in. Now this is where it gets interesting. So a lot of people will just put their hands on the mat and try and lift their head up, okay? He's really strong in this position. So what we're going to look to do, bring the hand over, hand through. And rather than lifting up, I'm going to drive forward. That's going to break the grip on the hand, collect the bottom arm, start to come up. And there's loads of options here, guys, for me to take the back, maybe even finish with an arm lock. Okay, I'm going to be covering that in the classes this week. We just wanted to give you an insight into this week's topics, all right, guys? So let's just quickly look at that again, please. We're here. He takes the headlock control. Remember, guys, step 1, we're always going to protect the neck. So I protect the neck, tuck the chin, hold the hip, never looking out. Thumb down, V-grip, pulling the hip. Just want to spin around a bit, please, Joseph, so you guys can see what's happening here, look. Thumb down, V-grip, holding the hip, reverse lunge. Bring my partner down. He's continuing to hold on to the head. And then once I get to here, I need to open the space for me to put my knee over, okay? So look, block the hip, hand comes onto the shoulder, open him up. I'm going to sit on my hip so I can pass the leg over, pull my foot in. And then from here, guys, remember what we said. No hands on the mat, lifting up. He's going to beat us in strength. So we're going to create a frame or a wedge in between me and my partner. Hand over the head, hand on the inside, and then I'm going to frame and drive. Okay? Don't use like a limp wrist on your partner. Make a nice strong frame. Keep it nice and stiff. Hand here, drive forward, really engage all of those back muscles. All right, guys, thank you very much, Joseph. Headlock escapes and bottom side mount this week, guys. So again, just a quick flavour of what we're going to be covering. Hopefully going to release these videos each curriculum cycle covering more and more techniques from the curriculum, but we'll see you on the mats. Hope you found that useful. Cheers, bro.